Welcome back, dear friends. Today I want to show you a real look into a slow morning of a homeschool mom. Slow mornings in our home have become something that I greatly treasure. When my husband and I made the decision for me to come home full time, I worked in a very fast-paced, very stressful career. My mornings would typically start out anywhere from 4 to 5 o'clock in the morning. I would get up and rush out the door, arrive to the hospital, immediately start setting my OR suite up for the day, pre-oping patients, and then as the day progressed, wheeling different patients in and out of the OR for their different surgeries and procedures and providing anesthesia for them. And it was like this all day long with very little downtime. As you can probably guess, when I got home, it was a little bit of a culture shock for me to not have those fast-paced mornings anymore, and I had to relearn a lot of the things that had guided my lifestyle up until this point. And one of those things was taking the time to slow down and take time and space for myself to really understand how to prepare my mind for the day. So these days I get up anywhere between 5 and 5:30 in the morning, and the first thing that I do is open up my Bible and get into the Word of the Lord, and to really just sit and listen for His promptings and for the Holy Spirit to speak to me through His Word and tell me the things that He has for me, to prepare my mind for the day that He has set before me, to put perspective on the things that I have in my day, which mainly involves teaching my children, which has become the greatest blessing of my life and ultimately the greatest thing that I will ever do. A lot of times I think that we as mamas can get caught up in the lies that Satan tries to whisper in our ears, telling us that staying home is making us somehow less than, that we need to be out and about in the world, that we need to improve our careers and increase our wealth and increase the way that we live, the lifestyles, the material things, to increase our status in the world. And honestly, the greatest thing that we can ever do as a mama is inside the four walls of our homes. It's raising up the next generation. It's providing them with a biblical foundation of the world, a way to always point back to God and the things that He has for us, His faithfulness, His promises, and how they have stood the test of time and always will. I want to intentionally invite the Lord into our home every day. I want Him to know that His presence, His Holy Spirit is welcome in our home. And honestly, it's needed in our home. It's desired in our home. I have had so many days in this 5+ years of homeschooling our babies where I know beyond doubt that the only way I got through that day was because of the Lord's strength and His steadfastness and the way that He can work through us if we only allow it. how he can make the impossible possible, and how he does this best through ordinary people who are just willing to step out in faith with him and to follow him through the darkness, through the unknown, and do the things that they never thought that they would do in their lives. I never thought that I would homeschool. I've said that many times on this channel, but he led me to it. And slowly over the years, the fear of having this task in my hands has gone away, because I know that I don't do it alone. He is right there with me through every season. Now, I hope you guys do not mind my messy hair. I literally rolled out of bed this morning and set the camera up and started filming. I did not even look in the mirror. I wanted this to be real and raw and show you guys what happens in our morning times. And this does not typically happen. My little guy woke up extremely early this morning, and I was not done with my morning routine, so he just kind of hung out with me. After my Bible time, I try to get a little bit of reading done with whatever book that I'm reading, and then I try to get a bit of work done before everyone starts waking up and the chaos of the day ensues. One by one, our babies just start waking up for the day, and this is one of the best times of my day, because we will sit on the couch and cuddle and love for as long as they possibly want to. I am reminded daily of how fast this time goes with our small family, of how fleeting it is, and of how important it is to have these moments of just solitude and preciousness and love with them while it lasts.
Here you go, boo. Here's Prepster. And Preppy, if you want to call him that.
Moving along with the day, it is time to get breakfast started. On this particular day, I cooked some pancakes, and I also wanted to make some bread because we did not have any fresh bread in our house. This is a recipe that I have tried to perfect. I think this was my third or fourth time making this bread, so if you are interested in this recipe, just let me know down in the comments below. And if there are enough of you guys that are interested, I will make a printout of the recipe and what I do, and I will post it in the description box in the next video. But it is something that I've come to love in our home. I was never a bread baker. I am no Betty Crocker by any stretch of the imagination, but it truly is something that I have learned to love, and it's sort of like an art that you have to perfect, and you have to find out what works for you. And this is something that I am proud to say that I have just about perfected. Yes, you are seeing that right. The Christmas tree is still up. Don't feel bad if your Christmas trees are still up. I will say though, since shooting this video, it has been taken down and the house has been reset, so never fear. So now it's time to move our bodies. Now, if you watched my previous video on 9 ways to change everything in your life, exercise was one of these things. Before I had children, I was in the gym every day. I ran marathons, I ran half marathons, but I have to say that after having children, it has been really hard for me to push myself to get back into a regular exercise routine, and this is something in the new year that I really wanted to focus on. I'm sure some of you can relate. It's hard when you have kids, right? I want to be here. I want to be healthy for my children. I want the longevity of my life to be healthy and just fruitful, and I don't want to be a burden on anyone, especially to my children. So today I encourage you, get out and move your body. Go for a walk, get out in the sun, enjoy nature. It doesn't have to be anything major. Start small if you're just starting and celebrate those small victories. You need to go? Wow, that is some sandwich bread. Ooh. What's the verdict? Is it really good? Yeah?
Lost a tooth.
You lost our first tooth. She's a snaggle now.
I'm my third tooth.
Third tooth, yep.
My first front tooth.
Yep. Several days ago, we put out new feed in our bird feeders, and this one I got off Amazon. I will try to link it below for you guys. It's clear so you can see the birds very easily, but they have just flocked to our porch, and we've enjoyed watching them all the day long. Doing, Cece?
I'm packing my lunch. Adding finishing touches, but Daddy's making me a PB&J. So that's gonna go right here. And I got some sugar cookies, some birthday cake cookies, some apple slices, some pumpkin seeds, and then beef jerky. Mommy,
awesome.
So you got 2 proteins.
2 proteins,
Mama.
huh? Yes, got your lunches served.
Today, for our trip, we got PB&J's, some birthday cake cookies, plus there's some by Bass Pro, and a little more right here.
Yeah.
And some of Sissy's favorites that I love, and I put 2 of them in her box. She likes them very good.
Alright.
I got some raisins, some bacon, and some bananas.
Awesome. You ready to go? Alright, let's go. Let's go. I hope you guys enjoyed this slow homeschool mom morning with me. And we are off to a homeschool group event that we're packing our little lunches for. We're about to leave. So this is not our normal homeschool day, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and share and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you for the next video. Bye guys.